Good morning, student. Myself, Dr.J, Associate Professor, Department of Zoology, DBS College, Kanpur. Today we will discuss about the types of scales and their function in fishes. That's the special lecture for the fishes students. So, what is the scale? What is a scale? Scales are skin derivatives. It derives from the dermis or the epidermis. So scales are the skin derivatives. It covers and protects body of fishes. So it is a protecting device. Most of the fishes are covered by an exoskeletons made up of scale. So all fishes are covered by the scales, and scales protect their body. Few fishes like catfish, cats comes in the Solaridia, that is naked fishes. It have no scales on their body, so they are naked and without scales. Some species like Polydon and Accipenser will have scales or plate only at some localized region of the body. So what is the characteristic scales are present in which subclasses of Pisces? We will see it in the next slide. The cosmide scales that is present on the extinct Crossopterygii and Dipnoid fishes. Placoid scale that's present on the Condioctis marine fishes, Elasmobranchi. Ganoid scales that is present in the primitive bony fishes, while the cyclid scales, the higher teleost, and genioid scales, higher teleost. So it is very important. The every studies have a technical word. So study of scale. What is the technical term for the study of scales? The study of scales and the study of scales is called squamatology, where it development of and location of the scale. It produced in the mesoderms, located between the epidermis and underlying tissue. They usually grow in a fishes in overlapping plates, with the free end of the scale pointed towards the tail. Genes are responsible for the development of scales in fish, or some that result in hair and tooth development in mammals. So, scale is correlated with the hair of the mammals. So, uh, what is the type of scale in the fishes? How many types of scale present in the fishes? Being as the structure of scale are classified into five types. Which five types are? One is the cosmoid type, second is the ganoid or the rhombomboid types, third is the placoid type, fourth is the cyclide type, and last fifth is ctenoid types. Cyclide and ctenoid scales are also known as the bony rhesus fish scales. Sorry. So what is the cosmide type scales? We discuss about the cosmide scales. Cosmite scales are found in the extinct class of pteridea fishes and diploid fishes. It is made up of following manner in the base of the material. So, which manner? The external layer, that is made up of the vitrodine, it is a thin enamel, shine. The middle layer, that is the hard and tine material called the cosmine, containing a large number of branching tubules in the chambers. While the last and the inner layer, that is the vascularized bony substance, that is known as the isopedine. Isopedine material will be added from the below and helps in the growth of the fish. So the inner layer, that is the made up of the isopedine, that is responsible for the growth of the scale. Cosmide scales are not found in the living fishes. The living dipnoi possess the cyclide scale or have lost the cosmide layer. Ganoid scales. In primitive Endopterygians possess the ganoid scales and are called as ganoid fishes. These are usually rhombovide in shape and articulated by a peg and socket joints. Rhombovide plates fitting edges to edges, thus forming a complete armor over the fish. These are composed of few materials, that is the one outer layer, that is inorganic enamel like material called the ganoids. The middle layer is made up of the numerous branching tubules and the containing cosmines, and the last inner layer is thick and made up of the lamella bone, that is material is isopedine. These scales grow by the addition of new layer to lower as well as upper surface. They act like armor to form a nearly impenetrable barrier to the predators. So predator cannot harm to these ganoid scale containing fishes. They also grow with the fishes not only in length but in the width and thickness as well. So their growth is all directions. It is also called a denticles, that is similar into the teeth like. It is found in the elasmobranchi, in shark, skates and race fishes. Formed of the rectangular base plate that is embedded with the skin of the fish, just like a peg that is present in the ganoid scales. Now here the a base plate, that is a rectangular base plate that is embedded in the skins of the fish. Interior of the scale is a pulp that receives blood from the fish's vascular system. So there is also blood circulation in the this scales. Outside of this scale is made up of the enamel-like substance called the vitrodentine, and the vitrodentine, that is the transparent dentine material, that is known as the vitrodentine. Placoid have a sharp ridges down the center of the scale made up of vitrodentine. The enamel ridges called the ectodermal cap, and this is important because without this enamel cap the shark could not feed. Placoid do not grow with the fishes as the shark gets larger. It's grow new scale to fill in the gaps between the scales. Leptoid scales. So what is a leptoid scale? That is found on the higher order bony fishes. As they grow, they add concentric layers. It means that the fish, when the fish is going to grow, the scales are also growing, and we can measure the ages of the fishes by its concentric layers that is present in the Leptoid scales. The leptoid scales are basically two types and often grouped together simply as bony ridges scales. They comes in two forms, that is the cyclide scales and other is the tenile scales. Their constitution are as following types. They are thin, flexible, transparent structure due to absence of the first and middle layer of other type. There is no isopyridine, no other things. So it is a single layer scale. These scale exhibit the characteristic ridges alternating with the grooves and generally the ridges are in the form of concentric ring. So a lot of concentric rings present in the with the edges of the fishes. If the edge is growing, the concentric rings also growing. The central part of the scale is called the focus and it is first part to develop. The first part that is developed in the scale is the focus. You can see here the four structures, basically two structure. One is the, now you see the this structure, that is the ctenoid scales. The central part is called the focus, that is the exposed part, and the posterior margin is there, that is the embedded part. This one is the embedded part and this is the anterior margins. You can see a concentric rings, some are darker and some are lighter. Yes, that show the availability of the food. One light is, that is the scarcity of the food, and one darker, that is the more evidence of the food. Now one ring, light and dark ring, show the ages of the fishes. It means the one light concentric ring and one dark rings, that show the 1 years. So how many rings are present? You can count the rings and can determine the age of the fishes. Now the second is this is look like the cyclide scales. There is not no more differences because the line of growth is also present, nucleus or the focus is also present, and the grooves present in the marginal where the embedded in the skins. This terminal position is there are a lot of grooves. Some few uh, grooves like structure is also present in the anterior region. So you can see here in anterior opening, the lateral line canal is also present in this scales, and posterior there is some spikes are also present in the cyclide scales. So cyclide and tenile scales have the different shape but the same composition and position. Composition is there is a single layer, upper layer and inner layer is degenerated, only the middle layer is present. The vast majority of bony fishes have cyclide or the round scales. These have a smooth outer ridges and are most common on the fish with the soft fins such as the salmon and the carp. So these have the two basic parts. Just I explained to you the inner solid structure made up of the bone, and second is the outer collagen layer. Scale are not shaded as the fish ages, but grow with the animal. The result of this, that a fish can be aged by counting the growth years. Herrings and the other groups of the bony fishes have large cyclide scale that falls off very easily. Skin structure that are shed easily are known as deciduous scale. Deciduous skin structure that are shed easily are known as decidual scales. So now the ctenoid scales. You see they have the toothed outer edges, exposed part. That is the anterior part. Spiny or have the comb-like ridges, usually found on the fishes with spiny fin ridges such as bass and crappie. These have tiny teeth-like protrusions called the cni that produce the some rough structures. So next is the scute scales. That is anterior. Another less common type of scale is the scute, which is an external shield like bony plate or a modified thickened scales and often is keeled or spiny. Some fishes such as the spiny cone fishes are completely or partially covered in scute. Thank you. That is the all about the skills, and I think you very well understand about what is the type of skill that is present in the fishes. So thank you.